Joining us now to discuss that anti-Trump ad by Hillary Clinton supporters featuring children cursing, Dr. Daniel Bober. He's a child forensic psychiatrist. Doctor, it's good to have you with us.
Thanks, Lou. Glad to be here.
That is a tough ad to watch. And I would assume that would be true of a Democrat, a Republican, an independent, whomever. It's just ugly.
It's despicable. It's offensive. It's exploitative of children. It may even meet the definition of child abuse. I mean, clearly, this was a guy who made this video for shock value, to be as provocative as possible. But he went totally over the top. And I think the message got lost, and it's just patently offensive.
Offensive, all the words that just come to mind. But the emotions that it provokes is to suggest, I just can't not imagine why anyone would do this to children. For any reason you would do this.
Right, and these kids are the real victims, and the people that watch it are victims. I mean, you cannot combat hate with hate, and his aggressive, offensive attitude is just as offensive as the view of Donald Trump. If you believe that, there's ways to go about expressing the message, and you don't need to do it this way.
You know, you just said the view of Donald Trump. You think he's being hateful? Do you think he even comes close to what you've just seen there? I mean, seriously. I mean, because you've injected politics into a if you will, a diagnosis. And I cannot see any kind of moral equivalence whatsoever between what Donald Trump says and what this man produced with children.
I think reasonable minds will differ. Immigration.
I'm asking you.
Immigration is a very polarizing issue. I don't need to tell you that. But
shocking,
right.
Shocking, doctor.
Right.
We're going to get back to your clinical view. The fact of the matter is, that's repugnant. It's abusive, as you said. There is nothing that Donald Trump has said that, as far as I know, arises to that level of pretend. What is it? Greg Gutfeld calls it the intolerati. I mean, this is a game being played, and unfortunately, they are the victims of the game. These small children.
I don't think that it was said to convey any coherent message. I think it was done just to be provocative, and just to get people talking about it, which is what we're doing right here. So
we're talking about the hatefulness of the people who are using both children and the race card to end debate and discussion. And in point of fact, I think that Donald Trump and the other Republican candidates, frankly, nearly all of them, deserve immense credit for talking about these issues intelligently and soberly. Can some people say that that Trump, should have been far more constrained? You could, but the fact of the matter is, it's free speech.
No, I don't think Trump did anything wrong. I think Trump was expressing a viewpoint. I think these people were expressing hate speech. And as a Latino myself and a child psychiatrist, I'm offended by this, and I don't think any Latino should get behind this, and I think they should completely disavow themselves of it because it's so offensive.
Yeah, group and identity politics is beginning to offend me because it diminishes people. Defining themselves by the color of their skin, their ethnicity, by their national origin is repugnant. We've got to be better than this and aspire to more. That isn't what this country was founded on.
Absolutely.
Doctor, it's always good to see you. We appreciate your view.
Glad to be here.
Great to see you. In our online poll, 56% of you say Donald Trump is the most powerful person, while 36% say Vladimir Putin. Wow, that was sort of an upending of the Forbes ranking, which had Vladimir Putin and Angela Merkel at the top, followed by Mr. Obama. That's it for us tonight. We thank you for being with us. Greg Gutfeld joins me here tomorrow. Please be with us. Until then, good night from New York.